Welcome to Mechanic. Today we have a 2013 Tesla Model S, and on this vehicle we are going to put our door back together. So we have removed the window regulator for replacement, and or if you need to replace your exterior handle and door lock actuator, you access everything from inside here for your exterior handle. And so now we are ready to put everything back in. Window regulator and motor, it was all attached together. If you are replacing the regulator, I recommend doing the whole regulator motor combo together, and because it is a decent amount of work to get into, and your motor houses back here. But if you opt to change the motor out, I will give you a quick discussion of how you do that, but like I said. So we are to the point where we're ready to put our window regulator back in this door, and then we can put the glass in, and then we can put the whole interior door panel back on also. All right, so here's our window regulator and how we install it. But if you opted to change the motor, you would need to take out the whole window regulator like we did, and then being able to undo these three T20 screws, and then popping the motor off and separating it from the unit. Now do take care that you don't, there's a little spring mechanism in here that the splines go into. Take care that that doesn't pop out, because when it does, then you'll need to rerun it, getting it to wrap around so that your window regulator will work. It can be done, but it is kind of a pain. So, that being said, we need to get our window regulator in. There we go. So it's going to look like a nice little X pattern is the way it will look to go in. And so we have the X pattern. We have this one over here, and on this model we have the aluminum chunk over here, so we know that goes toward the outside of the vehicle for this one. So we need to feed this in here. We have our electric line in here. We're just going to kind of pull it up and out here for now, and then we'll get that into place. Okay, so now I'm gonna set it up there like that for now. See that everything went okay. We have our electric connection to come here, so we're going to connect that electrical connector, making sure that the wiring. So you want to make sure all this wire is on this side of the cables here, so that it doesn't interfere with the glass itself as it goes up and down. And so it's there, and then when we get it over here, there is a little clip that's going to go in to help hold the wire into the location. That being there, now our electric is connected. We need to come over here. We have Right, so we have the bolt that holds the bottom in on this side. It's down in there a little bit, and then making this one rotate up here, we raise it up, and then we can get this side in, and then being able to move this over there. So now everything is sitting where it kind of should be, and so we'll start this nut in up here, and this nut just to hold everything into place while we make sure everything else is where it needs to be. So that's just held in there, and then we got our electric motor that we need to push up in here, and then being able to put in the P30 screws that hold that in there. Okay, we have our 10 mil nuts here for the bottom. Gonna get these 10 mil nuts up in there. There's a little bit of adjustment to be able to move this in and out, depending if you need to. And then I'll get those up in there tight, and then come up and tighten these two, and get that all situated. All right, so the 2 bolts tight down here, the nuts, the 10 mils are tightened up here. Finishing tightening these T30s that hold in the electric motor there for the regulator. And now do make sure there is this wire. It just has a clip here. It's the wiring that comes up into here, and then that way we can pull that clip through to hold the wire into place so that it doesn't interfere with the glass as it goes up and down. Now we have this wire. It's going to go back up on the other side of the window. So it holds up like this and comes up and connects to the exterior door handle, and then you have the safety lock that you'll want to press up, so that we've reconnected to our exterior door handle. Now we're ready where we can put the glass in to our vehicle. We're going to get the glass, and we can drop that in there and then tighten the 10 millimeter up over here. All right, taking our glass and being able to lower it in here. And then when we've got it lowered, we want to be nice and easy and make sure that we get it in the clamps that hold it. So on the front side here, it's just a squeeze clip clamp. So we're just going to press down. And we'll also make sure that this is between the little clamp on the back, so that when it does go down, it's still aligned over here. So that just presses down. You're not. There we go. Okay, so we are in alignment on the front side. Let's get our back one. There we go. So it's down in there, dropped in, locked in, and tighten this 10 mil here that clamps the glass into place. So we had taken this 10 mil out up here, and you can still do that, but I don't necessarily want to put the power back to it and everything yet. I don't have to. All right, got the 10 mil here tightened that clamps the glass in there to hold it in there. The front side's in, so our glass is installed. Now we can go ahead, make sure that our electric is still behind where the glass goes before we put everything else in. You'll want to put this on before, we'll run this wire through here before you attach this. Otherwise, it's really hard, or you don't have enough space to be able to get the rubber grommet through here. Okay, we got that through there, and then we have the cable that goes to the interior door handle. Got a series of T25s that hold this all into place. got all the T25s installed, holding this panel piece on, and now let's go ahead and put this little module on here. We have the electric connection. Yeah, it's easier if you put it on now than when it's in there. Making sure you connect it, and then the safety lock. And now tab down and up. And then tighten the T25 that holds that into place. Okay, so we also have our door control module here that we removed. So we'll want to reconnect our electric connections to that. And then our door module sits up and over like that. And that is some T20s. That hold this piece on. Right, so that's connected there. We have this little clip here just to help keep the wiring in place. Then we do have this airbag sensor connector to reconnect. And there, and then you want to put your speaker back in. Everything prepped and ready for the interior door cover. And the speaker are 1/4 inch nut driver or a 6.5 millimeter. Right, so that's installed. It's going to clip up there, and then we want to make sure we put our weather strip piece in so that we can be ready to attach the interior door panel. Okay, so besides reattaching the little covers, the sound dampening covers here, gotta reattach them, get some glue to put on there. We are pretty much ready where we'd be able to put our interior door panel back on this vehicle. And so thanks for watching Mechanic, where you can be the mechanic.